thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show anything. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
One moment, guys. At Cardiff City is your Friday Night Football Reels. Walk me just a second. Well, it is a good evening, folks. Welcome aboard to Realltom Football. My name is Tom. And I will bring you the watch-along today for Villa, who take on Cardiff City, live in the Emirates FA Cup 5th round. If you do actually on the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe button if you are new. Thank you very much, GPS. I wish you is here today. Kick-off is coming your way from 8 o'clock in the Emirates FA Cup for Aston Villa, who take on Cardiff City. Good evening to everybody. I hope you are all doing well. We're going to go through right now as well what is coming up for you guys over the course of the FA Cup weekend, which of course is slightly different to the previous ones. My attendance is confirmed at Nottingham Forest on Monday. Also, if you want to see this in terms of like a picture or words, you can go to my community tab and you can take a look at this weekend's schedule, where I have displayed all the matches that I will be doing with their broadcasters and kickoff times, all listed on that community post from myself. But let's get the overlay on. Let's add a bit of colour. Let's put the nice interior view of Villa Park behind us, as opposed to a car wheel, which is all that's left, really. And yeah, so tomorrow we are starting you off with a 12:15 start for the 12:30 kickoff of Leeds United who take on West Bromwich Albion. Kickoff is at 12:30, so that's normal Saturday lunchtime kickoff times, as opposed to the 12:15 options in the FA Cup. And then at 3 o'clock, Bournemouth will be taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers. You can enjoy coverage of that one, potentially via streaming site, or you can opt to enjoy Soccer Saturday, where you'll be able to get updates of all the matches that are going on, as per usual, every Saturday. And then, of course, there'll be presumably some 3 o'clock kickoffs maybe on Sky. I'm not 100% sure as to how the League One, League Two setup's going to work or whatever, whether there is going to be some 3 o'clock on Sky. But that will be how it runs, and then it will be a little bit later on than usual for the 5:45 game. Normally, of course, we'll be live at 5:15. Kickoff is at 5:45. Manchester City take on Plymouth Argyle, so we will be live to you from 5:30 as opposed to 5:15 for that 5:45 kickoff. Your Super Sunday is going to be 15 minutes earlier of a start than usual, but with no changes to the 4:30. So 1:45 is the start time for Newcastle against Brighton. We'll be kicking things off at 1:30 as opposed to 1:45. Because obviously 1:45 is kickoff, so 1:30 on Super Sunday for Newcastle Brighton, and as long as there is no issues in terms of extra time or penalties or whatever with Newcastle Brighton, we will be all set and ready to go for your standard 4:15 start for the 4:30 kickoff of Manchester United, who take on Fulham. And that is what your Emirates FA Cup weekend looks like on Realltom Football. So Leeds West Brom in the Championship will be your Saturday lunchtime game, live on the channel tomorrow. And with me as well in attendance at Nottingham Forest when they face Ipswich Town, live at the City Ground. And for English and Welsh viewers, as Jamesy points out, it is ITV1 or ITVX, where you can enjoy coverage of this game tonight if you are a Scottish viewer. These options are not available to you. You will need to use STV or the STV Player. So that's English, Welsh, and Northern Irish viewers for ITV1 and ITVX. If you are a Scottish viewer, it is going to be STV or the STV Player, where you can find your coverage of this match tonight, free of charge to United Kingdom viewers, up until next season when ITV's FA Cup rights run out. And TNT Sports will have ITV's rights next season. With obviously ITV going down different routes of pursuit, such as obviously regaining their England rights, which is what they've wanted, obviously. They've got La Liga rights, and they've also got a little bit of Carabao Cup rights as well. So plenty of rights for ITV, but TNT Sports will be the broadcaster in ITV's place next season. No need to talk about Liverpool this weekend. Liverpool are not involved in any footballing competitions this weekend, so Liverpool will not be spoken about. The only thing that we've spoken about is Villa against Cardiff City tonight, which is your Friday night football in the Emirates FA Cup 5th round. Ballot application has been approved, and I can tell you that, yes, folks, I have got a seat at Arsenal against PSV Eindhoven, which is the second leg of our Champions League tie. That is Wednesday, the 12th of December. So a week on Wednesday, I have got to myself a seat at the Emirates Stadium for Arsenal against PSV Eindhoven in the second leg. The first leg is live on Prime, and that is kicking off at 8 o'clock, and it is the game live on Prime Tuesday. For now, though, it is time to bring you your team news and match information for Villa, who take on Cardiff City ahead of a 5-piece FA Cup weekend, which would have been 6 pieces. But of course, as you all are aware, we are continuing our commitment to attending at least one Emirates FA Cup match per match round. Of course, that increases to 2 if Arsenal remain in the competition. But Arsenal do not remain in the competition, so the minimum is 1. For the last round, I decided to go to 2, even though I only had to do 1. But for this round, I have gone for just the 1, and it was always going to be just the 1 anyway. And that will be Indulgence of Nottingham Forest against Ipswich Town. Right, let's go over to SofaScore tonight, where we can find your team news and match information. Over we go, please, to sofascore.com. In fact, now we're going to go to Flash Score, actually, because Flash Score is better than SofaScore, I find, in terms of its presentation of the team news. There is another game as well in the Championship, which is Sheffield Wednesday take on Sunderland. That is a 8 o'clock kickoff live on Sky Sports main event and Sky Sports Football. If you want to give that one a watch, Sky Sports is the place to go if you want to watch Sheffield Wednesday face Sunderland. And live updates of that game will be presented to you guys. We've got Bayern Munich tonight, Sunderland and Aston Villa all to win on a price boost. 50p returns £2.30. And the bet builder is a 50p, returning 81p with the result as Aston Villa win. Total goals over 1.5, over 6.5 corners in this game. So that's at least 7. And each team have at least 1 corner in the game. So that means that Cardiff City must have at least 1 corner in this game. Finally, the 1-2-3 is through, out, and ready to rock and roll. Manchester City to win 5-0. Newcastle United to win 3-1. And Manchester United to win by 1 singular goal to 0. I will get that all confirmed for you in just a moment. He's going for FOTMob. FOTMob, yeah, different options. There's lots of different options, of course, if you want your and match informations and all that kind of beautiful stuff. You might have just felt a bit of an increase in the audio quality. That's because I just checked my microphone and changed it, because obviously the internal mic does go all fuzzy. So yeah, you may have just noticed a slight increase in audio quality. Right, let's start off then with Aston Villa, who are the home team tonight. Amy Martinez begins in goal for them. A back four of Ian Martin, Bogarda, Ezri Konsa, and Fran Garcia, I think that is. I don't know. We're going to get I don't know his first name. Garcia, though. In that back four, the midfield is split into 2 parts. A defensive two of John McGinn. the captain, I presume, tonight. And Yuri Tielemans playing behind the attacking three, which is Marcus Rashford, Marco Asensio, and Leon Bailey in the front row by himself. Is Ollie Watkins, and on the bench for Aston Villa this evening is Luca Digne, Boubacar Kamara, Jimoa Alaba, who is a English youth who I've not heard of before. Robin Olsen is the goalkeeper on the bench. Jacob Ramsey, Morgan Rogers, Rowe, and Zich, another goalkeeper. So 2 goalkeepers on the bench, Villa. And Villa are also 1 short of Cardiff City in terms of their players. There is injury to Ross Barkley, who's got a calf injury. Daniel Marlon has got just an injury. Thigh injury for Amadou Onana, and Pau Torres has got a foot injury. For Cardiff City, it is Ethan Havarth who begins in goal for them. A back 4-3 today of Lawia. Fish and Gusas plays behind the midfield 4 of NG, Ramsey, Colwill, and Giles. Then the diamond front 3 is Anwar El Ghazi, who I believe formerly played for Aston Villa. Willock, a different Willock, not Joe Willock, and Callum Robinson, the sensation who had spells at Chelsea and a wonderful spell at West Bromwich Albion, scoring 2 in a 5-2 victory for the Baggies. One of my favourite matches that I ever watched. West Bromwich Albion winning 5-2 at Chelsea. Charles is in the house. I know it's Friday. Yay. On the bench then, for Cardiff City is Ashford, Bagan, Davis, Mansverk, Nyakua, O'Dowda, Robertson, Salech, and Turner. Matt Turner, no. There is injuries for Cardiff City as well. They've got Alan Wink, Jay, out with a muscle injury. Alves out with a knee injury. It is a calf injury for Rolls. Tanner has got a foot injury and a muscle injury for David Turnbull, the Scotsman. And there is Reza O, who is the head coach for Cardiff. And Unai Emery, of course, the head coach of Aston Villa. Let's have a look finally at your information, which includes the referee tonight with VAR presumably in use, but no details provided on that. But I can tell you that Peter Banks, who has refereed the Arsenal-Manchester City game and the Manchester City-Liverpool games, but no, the Arsenal-Manchester City games and the Spurs-Manchester United games, yes, you heard me, he refereed Arsenal-Man City and Spurs-Man U 2 weeks consecutively. 2 Big Six clashes. And he is the referee for this one. It'll be checked later. Right then, that is your information on this match, and lineups pretty much delved through and cut open for you. So let's go over then to Villa Cardiff City, which is the Friday night football on this Friday evening. If you are new to the channel, please do make sure that you share it around. Let us know who you think is going to win. And of course, share it with your friends. Help us out. Hit that subscribe button. But the most important thing is your viewing, because we are well surpassed the subscriber mark of 1,000. It is your viewing that this channel needs to be able to enable you guys to purchase merchandise from me and contribute super chats or memberships. If you are a Villa fan, Luke Hopkins, I would say absolutely. If you want to give it a watch and you are in the United Kingdom, it is ITV1 or ITVX for English, Welsh and Northern Irish viewers. This is not available to Scottish viewers. It's Scottish viewers who will need to listen carefully at this point. STV or the STV Player is the only option for Scottish viewers to watch this game. For English, Welsh and Northern Irish viewers, ITV1 or ITVX. Not for Scottish viewers, that one. I cannot assist you then if you are in Ireland. I only have the broadcasting options for the United Kingdom. But maybe one of my moderators or in-chat assistants will be able to assist you with broadcasting details for the Republic of Ireland. We have kicked off though at Villa Park. It is Villa who are against Cardiff City. Here's Will at Cardiff City having the first attacking say. Nice. Okay, ready then. Here we go. Who Fulham got? Or Fulham knocked out? Oh no, Fulham are playing Man United. Ignore me. Fulham, Man United. Man United, Fulham at Old Trafford is the 4:30 kick on Sunday. Dutumada 123. Welcome into you from Twitch. How you doing? Good to see you, and welcome aboard from Twitch. I know I'm saying it a bit early, but if you do want to see some photographs and updates on my day in Nottingham on Monday, do follow one of the social medias down below, because on Monday, across all three of those socials, there will be social media updates and photographs of my third visit to the City Ground for Nottingham Forest, who face Ipswich, which is the match that I will be attending in accordance with my match visitation promise. McGinn looking to play that one in. It was not a bad ball, but well cleared by Cardiff. You think Villa are going to win? Well, let's see. Here's Conser for Villa. Bogada. Now Ian Martson. Only 3 minutes gone. Looks like a fairly even side at the moment. Cardiff holding a good shape and keeping Villa out well at the moment. McGinn down the line to Rashford on the left. El Ghazi blocked off by Rashford. Last touch of Marcus Rashford will indicate a Cardiff City throw-in. Look, I'm gonna be at the Emirates for their second leg, so hopefully, look, yeah, I am sorry to break your hearts, but yeah. G-Manu, we're working on it, mate. We're working on it. We are firing at StreamYard to try and help us out with being able to put clocks on. We are, trust me. But unfortunately, as of right now, that is not quite possible. But I am happy to, well, in fact, I do most of the time give you updates on what the time of the match is most of the time. Yeah, emails, mate. Ping, 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 mate. Yeah, they have a YouTube channel themselves, StreamYard. And yeah, almost every comment section I'm in there. Saying, look, come on, we need a clock. They keep adding these new features. They're not adding a clock. And as soon as the clock's added, and we can put it within that scoreboard, and be great. And what would be nice if it can just integrate with that font as well there, so then we can make it a scoreboard. It was towards that far post area. Bailey was trying to attack it. It's not a bad ball for Bailey. That's a good ball from Ramsey. The interception from Garcia is a good one. And John McGinn. Now here's Tielemans. Sensio. Rashton. McGinn looking for options. Opts to play concert. No talking about Arsenal this weekend. It's an Arsenal-free weekend, and I am keeping it that way. Yeah, they decided to dump themselves out of the FA Cup thanks to Martin Odegaard missing a penalty in a penalty shootout in front of my own very eyes. So here's the deal. Yeah. So here's the deal. Yeah. We ain't talking about them. It depresses me. It depresses me. And they're lucky that, honestly, they are a lucky club that I've gone and entered. I can't believe that I've actually gone and purchased a ticket to a Champions League match. There you go, I have. But guess what? It needs to happen. I have a craving for attending these matches. And by the way, that this is sort of to be announced and explained more further down the line information. But I am considering attending Arsenal v Fulham due to the most recent televising update, which does not look too good. The next set of midweek mayhem is not quite as ludicrous as we would have liked it to have been. This will all be explained in due course on a Premier League weekend, but for now, FA Cup it is. Rashford. Yes, I don't normally attend league games, but because of what the Premier League have done with this particular league game, and I'm not going to say anything because it doesn't need to be explained into too much depth now, but it's making me feel like, oh, I might as well just attend it because it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. So a bit of a forced decision. Like I said, we'll go no more in depth with it than that. But yeah, next week when the Premier League's back, I'll give you a nice solid explanation about it. Tielemans. There's Concert. Excellent ball by Tielemans down the line. Looking to try and release Callum Robinson here. Cardiff City. The ball over the top. Didn't quite work, but could have done. Had the Villa defence. Made a mistake there. It did look a little bit... Oh, who's going to head it? Who's going to head it? Who's going to intercept it? But in the end, Villa did its job. Rashford tricking down the byline. He has won his side A corner. Yeah, good work for down the byline from Rashford. Wins his side A corner off Taylor. Lawler, sorry, not Taylor. Or flat one. Could be Bailey. That was a really good routine. Bailey was set up nice in the edge of the box, had enough space, but he was stretching for his touch. Poor execution from Bailey, but a good idea from Buildup. ITV1 or ITVX in England or Wales for UK viewers. Also available to Northern Irish viewers. Scottish viewers for STV or the STV Player. Outside of the UK, I cannot assist with broadcasting. Bailey profiting down the right. I mean, one thing I can tell you is that if you're Australia, it'll probably be Optus Sports. McGinn made room for his shot. It is straight down the throat of Ethan Havarth. If you are in the UK, ITV1 or ITVX for English, Welsh and Northern Irish viewers is free. Also for Scottish viewers, STV or the STV Player, again, is free of charge. Well, currently on my screen, the lowest rated player, currently on my screen, the lowest rated player, according to the flash score ratings, is Anwar El Ghazi for Cardiff City. The best rated player is, in fact, Cardiff City's goalkeeper, Ethan Havarth. And second best is Ian Martson with the rating of 7.3. Definitely in this game, Cardiff, they're playing a good game at the moment. You wonder how long you'll be there before something clicks for Villa, or even for them. They do suffer quite a lot of defeats in the Championship, but they are a team who can provide a shock every now and again. Obviously, it might not have been a shock back at that time of the season, but they did go and win 5-0 at Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth Argyle, of course, provided their own shock. They beat Liverpool by a singular goal to nil in this competition to knock Liverpool out. Plymouth Argyle are going to be at the Etihad tomorrow, 5:45 kickoff, and we will be live for it as they will look to shock Manchester City away from their own turf. They did beat Brentford as well, bearing in mind, away from home. Plymouth Argyle having a bit of a season in the FA Cup. Tielemans. Oh. And the FA Cup, there's always a reward for the winner. Like, well, for United, obviously, you know, they were able to activate the Premier League reward as a standard of if you win the FA Cup, you will qualify for the UEFA Europa League. So maybe for Plymouth Argyle, if they were to pull off a shock FA Cup trophy clinch, it could be a case of that saves them from being relegated, and they get to pick who gets relegated within reason. I don't know what the reward is for a Championship side. I don't, mate. As I say, I explained a little bit earlier on. We are waiting on our streaming partner StreamYard to add clocks as a feature to the software. And once that is added, we will be introducing clocks onto your screens. It was not a bad ball. That's the second time that Bailey has scuffed one. Here's Rashford. And Robinson with the block in there. Or good ball through. Here's Asensio. Oh, it's Watkins, and it's looked like a certain tapping, didn't it? Let's have a look at the replay. It's a great run. Don't know if he's onside or offside, but the keeper comes out and he just rolls it, and somehow it goes wide. Tielemans looking his line one up. That took a block. Will fall to Leon Bailey. Checks back. And again. And he's lost the ball. I do understand that. I can tell you my exact time on the match right now is 17:24. Look at the replay there. Had a pretty good game for Haval. His rating has gone up to 8.0, which is an excellent rating actually for the goalkeeper, considering we only had 18 minutes or so played in the match. Yeah, we don't tend to go too deep into the ratings, you know, or all the little bits, you know, obviously with Premier League, because obviously the Premier League is the Premier League, you know, it is, you know, obviously the main feature on this channel. So we just use PremierLeague.com. But for competitions outside the UEFA and the Premier League, we do use SofaScore and other places like that to pick up these ratings, these extra little stats. And yeah, it does tell you a little bit. Here's Rashford. Nice dummy. Plenty of space down the byline. Good cutback. And a certain goal was blocked there. Whoever in a blue shirt made that block. It was a super block. That's another good ball slipped through. It's going to need a cutback, I think. It is cut back, and it is defended by Cardiff City. Villa won it back quickly again, and Asensio. Well, at half time, we will check your scores on the doors for the other games. Remember, we've got that price boosted one with obviously Bayern Munich, Sunderland, and Villa all to win. And Sunderland, remember, are playing at Sheffield Wednesday today at Hillsborough in a game that kicked off 21 minutes ago simultaneously to this one. "19 years of age, Max. I know I don't look it, but I am." Rashford, good tackle by Lawler, and it will be a throw in to Villa. Martson with a throw. And Ezri Konsa on the ball for Villa. Deflected through. Bailey. They're doing well to hold off Villa. Good shape from Cardiff. Maintaining a strong shape. Making it difficult for Villa to get around them. Asensio having to dig out a shot. Yeah, they're having to dig out shots. You see, they're not finding it easy, Villa, to get shots away. Having to dig them out and work around the Cardiff shape, which tells you that whatever Cardiff's doing is working here at Villa Park. A good attitude in the game, Cardiff City. And I think it is a team that needs to have a good attitude, because it has a good attitude, it plays well, and it does things. I think that's Cardiff's attitude. They don't go into so many league games with a good attitude, and it's what might be their downfall, because, well, here today at Villa Park, they don't look like a team who lose so many games and so. They look like a team who's got a good attitude and are playing well and holding a good shape against the Premier League opposition. I mean, at the moment, my overall judgment of the game is, well, can you tell that they're a league apart? The answer is no. Again, Tielemans, that's a poor ball in the end by Rashford. See, he's not a deliverer of the ball, Rashford. He's a striker. That's not Rashford's role. He looks happier in Villa colours, don't get me wrong, but that ain't your role, mate. See, I don't understand why they played a 4-2-3-1. It should be a diamond front three. It should be a 4-3-2-1. Or just a 4-3-3. I don't like the formation 4-2-3-1. I never have, to be fair. Ball over the top. Cardiff are in. Oh, that's a tackle of interest, and offside is being indicated by Peter Banks. It's a good run. Is there contact from Ian Martson? It's quite a big barge. There's contact with the knee. Maybe enough for a penalty. I'm going to sit on the fence with it a little bit, leaning towards the penalty decision. Perhaps just a slight tad, but offside obviously is an outcome anyway, which finishes the debate off. Ramsey, nearly the penalty play ball by Cardiff. Very nearly. Good interception though by the penalty player. Here's Marco Asensio. Feeds it wide to Leon Bailey. Down that right. Good work by him for Villa. Giles is marshalling him well, but Bailey's being persistent until he's thwarted. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, Plymouth Argyle have proved that. Plymouth Argyle have been outstanding in this competition. Which is crazy to say considering how poor they are in the league, but Argyle are not the same Argyle when it comes to this competition. They've taken it seriously. They've beaten Brentford away. They've beaten Liverpool. They're going up to the Etihad tomorrow at 5:45. So most certainly Plymouth Argyle are this season the fine example of that. Dagenham and Redbridge and over there got quite far. I think they got to the 4th round or something like that. 3rd round maybe. Did well non-league side, well, National League side, you know. It's not impossible in this competition. It's a competition that can be won by anybody, where matches can be won by anybody, and it delivers shocks. And boy oh boy was Plymouth Argyle 1 Liverpool 0 shock. Yes, I mean, I was shocked by. I mean, I'm an Arsenal fan, by the way, but listen, you know, it's not a competition about Arsenal or Tottenham now, so just talk about them casually, really, you know. Spurs surprised me on Wednesday. Really surprised me. Actually, that they lost to Man City. And I have gone and said, look, let's just wipe that away. You know, let's forget about that one because it was a midweek fixture. You know, it wasn't very accessible because Forest, Arsenal, and Liverpool, Newcastle were both on as well. And quite frankly, I just think it's irrelevant because the other game at the Etihad was outstanding. That was the best game of this season. Spurs won 4-0 at the Etihad. I don't know. I don't even know how City have got out of there with a win, to be fair, but they have. But you can't say that. You can't say that about Pedro Porro. You can't. You can't. Because Porro scored again. Well, Porro scored the 3rd goal. at the Etihad. You can't say that. And I know that the performance at home to Man City wasn't as good, but you have to remember that you guys won 4-0 at the Etihad. Not many teams go to the Etihad and win 4-0. Bailey with the cross. And Ethan Havarth with a comfortable catch. Agree to disagree. I think Porro's not a bad player. MG. Willock. His shot is blocked by Bogada. And Villa are back on the move again. 32nd minute we're in. That might be offside for Ollie Watkins. It is. Flag went straight up. I was thinking, was he just gone? The minute he touches the ball, flags up. Correct decision by the liner. Good line from Cardiff. Marco Asensio cuts it back. It's been given away to Leon Bailey. Good sprawling save. Sprawled himself, did even have half. Good save. Yes. They played a good game, Brad. They've had a good attitude in the game. Really good. They've been all right. And I said earlier, you can't differentiate these two being in different leagues. It looks like just two teams playing against each other. You can't see a quality and difference in a minute. Villa have got their quality, and so have Cardiff. And Cardiff have defended well, had a good attitude in the game. And at the minute, it's on a balance where it could go either way. Jordan's in the house. How you doing, Jordan? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. And Cardiff City do seem to go into bigger games like this with good attitudes. Like I do keep an eye on their results, and I do notice that in the big games that look more difficult for them, they go in with good attitudes and don't concede as many, and sometimes get results. I mean, unfortunately, this season, no matter what they do, unless they win this competition, they're going to be outshadowed by Plymouth Argyle, because Plymouth Argyle beat Liverpool. Oh, that's been played across beautifully on the byline by Bailey and Rashford. He's just got to stroke it in, and he completely gets it wrong. Jordan's in the house. Don't even get me started, please. Honestly, mate, I want to keep this an Arsenal-free weekend. Yeah? Oh, my God. Yeah, yeah, my club at the minute. My club. Ah. Ooh, ah. That's sloppy, isn't it? Who was that? Villa. Ramsey, just over 10 minutes to go in the first half, and Cardiff piecing together a good move. Anwar El Ghazi. Anwar El Ghazi. This is Fish with the ball. Played forward by Gutas. Good ball as well to Anwar El Ghazi. He's got space and width to manoeuvre in. And in the end, he was thwarted by Bogada. Good tackle by Ramsey. But Rashford got back at him. Corey plays in the house. Welcome to you. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. That is a foul there. Just too hungry. Just too aggressive. A little bit. Colwill. Kate and Jonathan, good to see you. Welcome aboard. I hope you're having a good evening. How are you doing? And a slight sense of your thoughts on your game against Newcastle at 1:45 on Sunday. You're white Welsh, are you? Nice. I take it you're watching it on ITV, are you? It is only the Scottish viewers that can't access ITV in the UK. Thought so. It's great strength, you know, for the Cardiff defender again. Was Willock. Excelente. I've got a price boost on Sunderland buying and Villa to win. And that will get me £2.30 up a 50p stake. Making the profits on that one £1.80. And we've got 31p profit on the better builder tonight. Villa to win, over 1.5 goals, over 6.5 corners. And each team have at least one in the game. Corners. I'm gonna go Liverpool. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go Liverpool. When it comes to the time, I will put a bet on Liverpool to win the outrights. I'm sorry. We're not gonna have a bet builder on a final. We're just gonna have this team to win the outrights. And if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. Yeah, even if Isak plays, I think the quality of Liverpool with Mo Salah will win them the Carabao Cup final. But I think it will go to extra time, hopefully. I'm hoping that as a standard, we get a Carabao Cup final penalty shootout, because that's what you want in the Carabao Cup final. I mean, the FA Cup final is normally won in 90 minutes, unless it's Chelsea, Liverpool, in which case you get extra time, 0-0, 90 and then penalty shootout. But no, the last four Carabao Cup finals that I've viewed, 3 of them have gone to extra time, and 2 of them have had penalty shootouts. Both of those Carabao Cup finals that had penalty shootouts were Chelsea against Liverpool. 2 out of 3 of those finals for Chelsea and Liverpool had penalty shootout. 1 was won at the last second of extra time by Virgil van Dijk. And then we had the Manchester United and Newcastle one, which I believe Manchester United won 2-1 or 2-0. And obviously the last 2 FA Cup finals have been Man United, Man City, where Manchester United won the most recent FA Cup. They are the holders. And it would be some record, wouldn't it, if we were to get 3 consecutive Manchester Derby FA Cup finals. That's a really good ball out wide again. Cardiff are definitely opening Villa up well. Look, Corey, appreciate the FA Cup, because by winning the FA Cup, Manchester United get Europa League. You can finish 14th, 15th in the Premier League, but each season you can win the Cup and you get Europa League qualification. You got to see the positives, mate. Because every season you can think, right, win the FA Cup, I get Europa League qualification. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, I don't want you to win it every year. But that's got to be some kind of target for United. And GR, he's gone down. I believe VAR is in operation tonight. Well, neither will you. You don't win trophies. You entertain us, and that's it. Is the story of the Tottenham. I doubt it, but we'll see. Of course, I'm going to hold some bitterness to you winning a trophy because I'm an Arsenal fan. Correction. Garcia, good ball in. Back four by Rashford. That's a chance, and Watkins has been denied by another brilliant save by Ethan Havarth. That's 2 or 3 he's made. Big saves. Sprawls himself. Makes himself big. Good save again. I doubt it, mate. And like I said, I'm trying to refrain from talking about my club in a weekend that doesn't involve them, because they're a headache at the minute. It was better against Nottingham Forest, but still didn't score a goal, did we? Still didn't win the match. That's true. That's true. And look, I don't just give Tottenham hate all the time. I give Liverpool more hate. Factually correct. The team I give the most hate is Liverpool, not Spurs. I hate Spurs to their shit. But Liverpool get the most hate, not Spurs. I mean, I sit here praising you all the time about your 4-0 win at the Etihad. You know, that's your backbone to sit on, that 4-0 win at the Etihad. No, listen, mate. The stay humble stuff is good. It is the Haaland, the stay humble. It is needle. But Arsenal and Man City are not rivals. We are just bitter friends. There's no hate between Arsenal and Man City. Well, not this season. Not this season. We pipped them 5-1, and they are nowhere near us. And we should have got a win at the Etihad as well. And don't even. It's not a debate I'm trying to cause. It's facts. Yeah. John Stones was offside for his goal in the last second, and Haaland should be sent off for violent conduct. Because they're your arch rivals. They're right next to you. You want to be the pride of that area. That's why. You want to be the team who's the best in the area. That's what it's all about. I understand. I do understand your point to a T. But I can tell you that I want to be better than Spurs. I want to be better than Chelsea. And we are better than Spurs. And we are better than Chelsea. Spurs are better than Chelsea. We are better than both of them. And yeah, again, not up for debate. Spurs are better than Chelsea. Done. Chelsea are embarrassing. Chelsea are probably the worst club in London. West Ham come close, but West Ham... West Ham are... will even be, is what we'll do. West Ham are West Ham, aren't they? Oh my God. Really? Oh, mate. I actually love that. Right, folks. Who wants a halftime game? Because I'm thinking a Cardiff City quiz. Because we have not covered Cardiff City this channel before, I don't think, or not in a long, long time. So it'd be nice to learn a little bit about Cardiff City. So let me know now in the chat, do you want a quiz? Yes or no? Or do you want to sit here and keep chatting? We're going to do one. We're going to do one. Have a go on, Max. See you later. Let's get these goal flashes into you, by the way. Just whilst we're at it. So, these score flashes, I should say. The first one is that, yes, Sheffield Wednesday are a goal back against Sunderland. And the other one is it is Stuttgart 1 currently, Bayern Munich 1. Let's get your quiz in then, guys. Cardiff City quiz via Sporkle. Let's have a look, see what we got. Stuttgart. Watkins, in fact, is the worst rated player on the pitch so far, Luke, according to Flash Score ratings. So I would agree with you. And yes, he has been poor. Right, we're going to do Cardiff City. Can you name the teams, apart from Cardiff City, that fit these categories? Have a look at this one. I like the sound of that. Here we go, then. Let's have a look. Let's do some learning about Cardiff City FC. There we go. Right, we're going to start now. 10 minutes on the clock. 74 to get. So teams that Craig Bellamy played for. Does anybody know teams that Craig Bellamy played for? Teams that reached the quarterfinals of the 1964-1965 European Cup. Winners' Cup. Arsenal, maybe? Don't know. I would never. Well, Cardiff's already been put on there for us. There's lots of different categories. Let's have a look. Spanish. Oh, Real Madrid all day then. Real Madrid have come in there somewhere, and they're down there. Teams that reached the quarterfinals of the 1970-71 European Cup Winners' Cup. Teams managed by Lenny Lawrence. Teams that won the FA Cup in the 1920s. We're just gonna put a random name in. We're gonna put Swansea. No. Norwich, perfect. Celtic. Liverpool. West Ham and Manchester City. There's two more. There's 2000 to 2001, 01 to 05, and 05 to 06. Coventry. Yes. Any more, Lukey? Can we find any more? Any Cardiff fans in here? Anybody just in general who knows the answers? Perhaps we've got teams that we. Come on. Atleti. Let's try Atletico for Spain. No, Atleti don't come in there. Birmingham City. We could try them. Brum. Nope. Let's try Aston Villa. They do come out. Villa. But where? There. West Brom. Let's try West Brom, maybe. West Brom. No. For West Bromwich Albion. Wolves. Wolverhampton. Don't come in. Chef Weds. No. Sheffield United. Perhaps, yep. Sheffield United come in. Teams that won the FA Cup in the 1920s, 1925. Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday. We'll try them as well. No. Don't hit any category in this. Leeds United. No. Try West. No, West Brom do not come up. Yeah, Sheffield United have come up. They're 1925. Ipswich. Let's try Ipswich. No, don't come up. Man United. Don't come up. Spurs. Yep. 1921 for Spurs there. Chelsea. Let's try Chelsea. Proper Chelsea, innit? Chelsea do come up. And Chelsea have come up down here. Burnley. Bloody Burnley. Don't come up. Let's try Blackburn Rovers. Do come up. 2005-06 for Craig Bellamy. Let's try Anderlecht. Do come up. Maybe Rangers, Scotland. Rangers. No. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Back to London clubs. Let's try Crystal Palace. Do come up. Millwall. Do come up. Let's try Southampton. Don't come up. Bournemouth. Don't come up. Brighton. Do come up. Burnley haven't come up, mate. Preston North End. Yep. Everton. Don't come up. Bolton. Yes, do come up. Stockport. Don't come up. Harrogate. Don't come up. Mansfield. Don't come up. Let's try Hull City. Do come up. Middlesbrough. Do come up. Sunderland. Don't come up. Newcastle. Do come up. And that is the Craig Bellamy bit completed. Yep. Craig Bellamy bit is completed. Let's try PSG just for fun. Or PSV. PSV Eindhoven have come up. Let's try AC Milan. Oh, sorry guys. AC Milan. Inter Milan. Nope, Inter Milan do not come up. Napoli. Juventus. Don't come up. Let's move away from Italy. And let's head towards Sporting. No. Do not come up. Porto. No. I'm trying to think of more London clubs. Maybe Wimbledon we could try. do come up. Wigan Athletic. Don't come up, I'm afraid. Well, we're going to give up on here with 1 minute to go because the coverage of the second half is about to come on. So let's give up there. And we've got 59% of those, 44 out of 74. Teams that we're missing were Plymouth Argyle. We've mentioned them so many times tonight. Charlton Athletic, Bradford City, Luton Town, Grimsby Town, Huddersfield Town, Walsall, Lincoln City, Bradford City, Doncaster Rovers, Blackpool, Chester City and Tranmere Rovers, as well as Bayern Munich and Hamburger SV. And then we've got Lokomotiva, Košice, Hajduk, Split and Dinamo Moscow, Barnsley, Carlisle United, also clubs that we've missed, Club Brugge, Gomik, Zabrze, and Vowat Berlin. And then FC Lausanne Sports, GNK Dinamo Zagreb, Legia Warsaw, Zoa, Real Zaragoza, Torino, and TSV 1860 München. Well, that's that. Let's get the second half ready to go, folks. Second half, here we go. At the moment, this tie is headed for extra time. Appears to be a change being made by Cardiff. And Callum Robinson is being replaced by Yusuf Saleh. Off already for the second half then. Here we go. Villa Cardiff City second half underway now. Yes, James, you just remind everybody in the YouTube chat, ITV1 or ITVX for English and Welsh viewers as well as Northern Irish viewers. If you are in Scotland, it is STV or the STV Player. You cannot use ITV. And big up to those who've left a like on the stream. We've got 8 likes on the stream so far. The poll, I'm sure, is flurrying away. It's been a great chat tonight as well. Very, very lovely company. Yeah, another exciting second half. And that was an early foul on Watkins there by a Cardiff player. Potentially Ashik, but hopefully it gets done in 90 minutes. My intention was to not have extra time tonight, but of course, this is the Emirates FA Cup, a competition which always has time for extra time. From now, we've obviously replays scrapped. Here's Bogara. Tielemans. This is Rashford down the left. Also, Yuri Tielemans. You think it's going to go to extra time, do you, James? Well, Bournemouth lost to Wolves last weekend, didn't they? 2 straight defeats for the Cherries. And they will look to beat Wolves, but Wolves obviously will feel confidence after their big, strong victory at the Vitality with a 10-man opposition, of course. But nevertheless, Wolves still got the job done. Can they get it done again this weekend at the Vitality? That is at 3 o'clock tomorrow, not live on Realltom Football. This time, yes. Salek looking to cause trouble. Bailey didn't see the run of Watkins. Watkins been very quiet. Here's Rashford looking to pick his spots. He's still got the ball. And Garcia. It's worked nicely to John McGinn, who can set himself and shoots. Good save and parried out by Hovarth and back across. Poor clearance. Bergada's laid it off. Garcia looking to dig out a shot, and in the end he drags it wide. Was there a nick on the final shot? Good save by Hovarth initially, though. There was a corner. It's taken short and sweet. Marco Asensio took a deflection. Lead to another corner. Should do. And it will. So another short routine. And a cross in. And they'll get a third corner in succession now. Cardiff City, Villa against Cardiff City here. Well, the set piece coach, after those successive set pieces not executed, has gone straight to his iPad. We'll go Villa's throw in the end. A bit of a corner, I don't know. Well cleared in the end, yeah. By Ramsey. Here's Yuri Tielemans on the ball for Villa. Put in a good display at Cardiff. Will be another free kick. Going to want to float this directly towards the penalty spot, this free kick. Rashford has got the job of doing that, and he did connect with Watkins, who couldn't get the right purchase on his header. Yeah, delivery was good from Rashford. Rashford stepped onto it and takes a shot from range. Another good save by Ethan Havarth. Another good save by the goalkeeper. And that's why his rating says 8.5 on my screen. What a save again. Here's Marco Asensio. McGinn. Laid off to Bergada. John McGinn. Beautiful delivery for Concert. Continuing to apply pressure, Villa. Rashford played it in towards Sensei, right in front of him as well. In the end, decision will be corner, will it? Goal kick, I think it is. That's a foul, just. Sound like the sub involved it. Kamar's the AD. Kamar, good to see you. Welcome aboard, Kamar. We'll be going live at 12:15. Leeds against West Brom in the Championship is a 12:30 kickoff. We will also be keeping our eyes on the scores for Palace Millwall. I believe there's two FA Cup games at 12:15 tomorrow. The 5:45 game, which is Man City against Plymouth Argyle, will also be live at Realltom 5:30. You can join us. And if you want to see the schedule in writing, go to our community tab, tap on it, and you will see the full schedule for this FA Cup weekend of On Realltom Football there. And that schedule includes the broadcasters and kick-off times as well. Villa Park starting to ramp up the noise. Martin Tielemans. Rashford has space down the left. Feeds it into Watkins. Oh, tried to go for the bending finish into the curling finish into the bottom corner, but got it a bit wrong. Can you speak English? If you are Spanish, then hola yo soy Tom. ¿Cómo estás? And yo hablo inglés y no mucho español. ¿Tú hablas mucho inglés? Ryan's in the house. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to Ryan. Vergara. Rashford down that left. I'll see Leon Bailey. Two, English and Spanish, but not much in Spanish. I refuse to learn French at school. I don't know a single word of French, not even how to say hello. Not a single word of French, don't even know how to say hello, as I say. The best I can tell you in French is 1, 2, 3, un, deux, trois. But yo hablo inglés y no mucho español. Yo vivo en Inglaterra. No comprendo. No comprendo. Yo no comprendo. Really easy. More like really hard. Spanish is easier. Tielemans' shot. It took a deflection as it went wide. Rashford is going to take this corner, but first Cardiff City making 2 changes. And the first one is going to be Louis Giles coming off here. And Joel Bagan on to replace him. The other one is Robertson coming off. Sorry, Ramsey coming off to be replaced by Alex Robertson. Kellyan, Graziani, what, this channel? No. I don't know a single word of French. Because like I said, I refused to learn French in school. I instead decided that I would pursue learning Spanish. Because I did not feel as though the language of France was required to me. "30 seconds less than 25 minutes to go." Once he spread wide, early ball from NG, and Salek played it straight at Emi Martinez. Good move though from Cardiff, and showing that they are still in this and still a threat. French is not a widely spoken language, mate. Spanish is the second most widely spoken language in the world. English is first, obviously. French is an unrequired language. Oh shit, it's died. Hang on a minute. Bear with me. Uno momento. There we go. Rashford. Goal! Marco Asensio! Villa finally have their breakthrough against the Cardiff City team who've been resolute and well attituded. But Villa have the lead. It's been coming. Been a bit better in the second half, a bit more threatening. Rashford with that cut back and a great finish, a tiny one from Asensio, but it will be checked by VAR for offside. If it's operational tonight. It's a great goal. Cardiff will try and stay in it. The question is, can they find a way back into it? A goal being scored tonight will be required. If they are to prevail. Well, yeah, that is different on your side of the world. You don't need to know languages in this country to get jobs. Because in the UK, English is the native language. And that, as long as you can speak that language, you're fine. Any additional language that I know parts of or know is a bonus. It's a bonus that I know Spanish. You know what I mean? I can communicate basic in Spanish, but I can communicate enough to tell somebody that I'm an English person who can't speak much of the language and all that lot. Watkins, looking, yeah, he needs to be a bit more quicker with decision making. Half with his decision making, top notch, come out in a flash. Another good save by him. Gargada has fouled his man there. What's Padres? What's that? 16th of May. What is it? I won't be anywhere near Liverpool after that league is done. Good. Whilst Liverpool are parading, I will stand outside the Etihad Stadium. Tielemans. No. We refuse. We have a right to. We don't give guard of honours Liverpool, Manchester United or Spurs. Here's Tielemans. Rashford down the left, blocked off. Will drop for the... It won't drop. It will not drop for a throw-in. Stayed in. Tielemans' lovely ball for Bailey. Bailey twisting and turning. Will win a corner in the end. No, mate. Bailey. Sensio Concert. And Bailey might be able to create a second goal for Villa here. But Cardiff get it clear in the end. And Willett might be able to break. Garcia's held him off well for now. Not in front of you. The camera will be switched off when it happens. Watkins, goalkeeper, has come. Havard, and it's an open goal. If Rashford can tap it in, there was a block off the line. And then Watkins. Well, it was an open goal. Havard left it open, but there was a vital goal line block from one of the Cardiff defenders. No tears have been coming out of my eyes, mate. Actually, B. Harry will not see me cry. Willock, and it's going to be headed away by Bugada, who was anyway fouled in any case. Good move by Cardiff. It's a foul. I think it's a foul on Bugada. In the back of him. Select. $13 minutes to go. I will have a look at that, Ashik, yes, and I'll find out for you. I would take it it's either maybe the UK, but I wouldn't be so sure. I mean, obviously, a certain percentage will be. Wait a minute. Where are you from again? Indian Island, isn't it? Mauritius? Yeah, Mauritius. That'll come up with a certain percentage. Unless it's classified as just India. I'll certainly get Asian viewing. That is for definite. I would be surprised if I saw any North Korea, considering how restricted they are compared to the south of Korea. I will have a look, as I say, mate. I will get the statistic. And Marco Asensio gets his brace. Squeeze it in. And that should be Cardiff out of the FA Cup. Celebrating in front of the whole 10. It's been a good battle between these two, but in the end, Villa have found their way. They've got the second. And Asensio has a brace. And he, at the moment, Marco Asensio, is sat on the prospect of a second half hat-trick. If he can get one more goal in the last 10 minutes or however longer Unai Emery allows him to play. Cardiff should be happy with the way they played there. They've played a good game for the majority. But in the end, Villa have found their way, found their breakthroughs, and that's what's done Cardiff tonight. But good attitude in the game, good play, played a good game. But not to be. Several changes going on here, by the way. EMIRATES and Marcus Aston, Marco Asensio going off of Villa. So Asensio, Wembagger hat-trick. Lucadini, Morgan Rogers, Jacob Ramsey are the 3 Villa replacements. I think Cardiff are making 1 or 2. Not come up on the ITV screen yet, but it's come up on the flash score screen. If they do come up on the ITV screen, I'll read them out. If not, I will read them out from here. Here comes Rogers. I think Jamoa Aloba has also come on. That would have been 4 changes. It is 4, yeah. Lucadini, Morgan Rogers, Jacob Ramsey, and Jamoa Aloba on. Jacob Ramsey, Marco Asensio, Ollie Watkins, Marcus Rashford, and Ian Martin all withdrawn. Then the 2 changes that Cardiff made were Davis replaced by Davis on to replace Lawler, and Ashford on to replace Willock. Yes, I saw the Arsenal Young Guns under-21s lose to Colchester United in the Virtue Motors Trophy, before known as the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. We're getting down to Lucadinha on that left-hand side. Oh, Ramsey might just be offside there. I don't know. Could have been. Coming back from an offside position anyway. Pinched by Cardiff, who've got the throw in. It's the FA Cup. What are you on about? Got Manchester United, Fulham, and Newcastle, Brighton on Sunday. City, Plymouth, Argyle tomorrow. Leeds, West Brom should be good. Plenty of good football, mate. I'm actually quite looking forward to Leeds, West Brom tomorrow. Should be good. It's going to be nice to see a bit of daytime EFL as well. Because so often we see Friday or Monday night games, but the FA Cup opens up opportunities to watch different matches. I think Leeds West, as I say, I think Leeds West Brom will be good. Leeds West Brom should be a good game. Or looking to slip it through. Intercepted though. I will confirm that after this match is done. I haven't been counting the corners. In fact, let's go into the statistics now. I can project that we've had over 1.5 goals. That is officially confirmed. We needed over 6.5 corners. Have we had that amount? There has been 12 Villa corners to a Cardiff City 0. And we wanted both teams to have at least one. So over 6.5 is for sure a tick. But we need Cardiff City to have one corner at least to trigger the 81p bet builder. Of course, though, if Sunderland do come out winners at Sheffield Wednesday, which they currently are, and Bayern Munich as well, have won. So yes, as long as Villa hold on here with the 2-0 advantage, and Sunderland get the job done at Hillsborough, I will get the £2.30 price boost one. And Corey's back in the house for the late stage of the match. Big up, Corey. Bit of free kick here. Nice one. Well, big up, mate. Are you going to join us tomorrow? We've got 2 live tomorrow. 12:15 standard for Saturday lunchtime. Nothing changes at Saturday lunchtime other than the fact that the competition is going to be the Championship. We'll have Leeds against West Brom. And then 5:30 for the late game. Not 5:15 because kickoff is at 5:45. Manchester City are against Plymouth Argyle. Both of those 2 games are live on the channel. Well, the last time that Villa were beaten here, one was against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. And of course, we came out with a victory here as well. Yeah, okay. We'll probably be done at about 2 p.m. We'll be back at 5:30. We'll be back at 5:30 then for that 5:45 kickoff of Man City Plymouth Argyle. Sorry? Stevenage 2-1 Villa? Villa aren't playing Stevenage. No. Blatantly no. Just a 4 minutes added on as well. Not too much added time at all. 4 minutes of additional time. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, if we're referring to more recent shocks, Plymouth Argyle 1, Liverpool 0 makes anything possible. See you later, mate. Have a good and enjoy that movie, and we'll see you tomorrow for either Leeds West Brom or Man City Argyle. Do not forget, the late game is 15 minutes later than usual, so the coverage will begin at 5:30, not 5:15. Kickoff 5:45 for that one. Standard though for the Saturday lunchtime will be live at 12:15 for the 12:30 kickoff of Leeds United who face West Bromwich Albion. Unfortunately, yes. It pains me that City are worse than Liverpool. Just over 2 minutes to go. Okay, the goal, Garcia parried out and pushed away by Havar. I think that Villa will be fine with a 2-0, to be fair. I don't think they'll push for a third goal. It'd be a nice one for them, but I think 2-0 is a fair result. And in the end, just the differentiation is quality. They might even get a goal back here, Cardiff, if they play their cards right. And that's a good ball, and that's a good header away by Denia. All right, mate. Have a good one. Yeah, see you later. I mean, it is only 9:50, but sounds good. Enjoy that one, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Probably not for the 12:30 game, but you can join us 5:30 for that 5:45 kickoff. Man City for Argyle. We'll hope to see you there. Have a good one, though, Corey, and we'll see you maybe tomorrow. If not, you can join us on Super Sunday. All the streams that we're doing this weekend are listed on the Community tab. It's the top post. So if you want to check out what we're doing this weekend, go to the Community tab and have a look. It's all listed there with broadcasters and times and whatever. And each stream starts 15 minutes before kickoff. Ramsey, looking to finish it off and add the cherry on the icing on the cake. Could he do that? No, he couldn't. Needs to be hitting the target there, Morgan Rogers. Good ball through. It looks onside. Ramsey with the layoff. And right on 4 minutes, Peter Banks blows the full-time whistle on a game which most certainly was a battle for large parts. And Cardiff, as I said, come into it with a good attitude and played a good game. But in the end, the differentiation was just quality. But Cardiff City most certainly did not perform badly in this game. Final score here, Villa 2, Cardiff 0. And Villa are quarter-finalists. Good one for Villa. Good result. And Cardiff played, as I just said, in the final moments there, played a very good game. Just the differentiation with quality. Very good performance by the goalkeeper, Havarth, as well. Made some superb saves in it. It was a great game to watch. Good to see Cardiff performing well as well against Premier League opposition, because Villa are not an easy opposition. And as I say, the differentiation between these two sides tonight was just quality. You couldn't tell that they were leagues apart. You really couldn't. And Cardiff need to keep that up, because if they put more performances in like that, they're going to make good impressions of themselves and start to get results in terms of league table positions and perhaps getting themselves back into this league one day or another. Well, folks, in a moment, we're going to wrap it up there. Let's just have a quick check on the final results. We'll also check to make sure that definitely for sure that there was no corner for Cardiff, and there wasn't. It was 12 for Villa and none for Cardiff City. So the bet builder has lost, but hopefully we see that Sunderland have beaten Sheffield Wednesday in just a moment. Bayern Munich have beaten Stuttgart by 3-1. Just waiting for that one to go for Sunderland, and then we will wrap up here. We're waiting, we're still waiting. He's in 90 plus 5, that one. We're still waiting for the full-time whistle of that Sheffield Sunderland game. Once it goes, I will wrap up. And that will confirm the triggering of the 3-piece price boost enhanced ACCA, which is a £2.30 return of a 50p stake, with Bayern Munich, Sunderland and Aston Villa all to win on it. I'm still waiting on that full-time whistle, guys, there. That's now gone into 90 plus 6. I just hope that Sunderland don't go score. I just hope that Sunderland don't concede last minute. +1 Arsenal play Ashik on the Carabao Cup final day, and the Carabao Cup final is kicking off at 4:30. The Sheffield Wednesday Sunderland game is now gone into 90+7, still waiting on the final whistle at Hillsborough. In that game in the EFL Championship, which is the competition we will be broadcasting tomorrow at 12:30, which is Leeds against West Brom at Ellen Road. +8 now for Sheffield Wednesday against Sunderland. Have Sunderland done the job? Hopefully, any minute now we should get a full-time whistle there. Other results, in fact, they're still going. It's Spanish La Liga, Valladolid won. But Las Palmas, who are down to 10 men, won. Looks like it's going to be a 1-1 draw there at Valladolid. Fiorentina won 1-0 against Alessa in Italian Serie A. Monaco won 3-0 against Reims in the French Ligue 1. And the final whistle has gone at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Sunderland 2. It is triggered. The enhanced ACCA, £2.30, will be returned to my pocket tomorrow morning. Folks, that wraps up everything from me today. Have a good evening, and we'll see you all tomorrow at 12:15 for the 12:30 kickoff of Leeds United against Sunderland. West Bromwich Albion. And of course, if you want to find out what your FA Cup weekend on Realltom Football looks like, the schedule is posted directly on the community tab. Have a good evening and good night.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.